Welcome to Joburg Today. I'm Leroy Viaggi.
And I'm Zizi Ndevu.
Now, Z, I hate Joburg traffic.
My friend, beat the traffic and take a bike. And Psychology shows us how.
Psychology is a green mobility company, and we specialize in electric bicycles. We import them, and then we create the experiences around these new green technologies that inspire people to try and live a life on two wheels. We've got a tour operation which gives tourists the opportunity to see our cities in really unusual and new ways. And then we're really focusing on the advocacy side and awareness raising side of the potential of green mobility and light electric vehicles like the electric bicycle. And we started a campaign called #Decongestsandton. Sandton's got such a specific problem, and it's congestion. So we've started saying, you're not in traffic, you are traffic. Let's get out of it. Johannesburg is becoming a progressive cycling city, and we're seeing this phenomenon mushroom. We believe that #Decongestsandton is just one piece of the bigger puzzle that's going to put us in a position where we use these bicycles as tools to open up the city, to create access for people to freer forms of mobility, so that we don't have to be trapped by the choices we made with cars and other modes of transport. People who could really benefit from these electric bicycles or bicycle commute, they perceive it to be a poor person's mode of transport. Hell no, I want a car, right? We have these ideas. So we thought, if we put your boss on the bicycle in Sandton, aren't we going to shift your perception?
I actually enjoyed it quite a bit, being a cyclist myself. Just the combination of being able to cycle a little bit, and then obviously the uphills, the electric motor kicks in, so it's not that hard work.
The sort of speed that you can pick up on the bicycles as well is quite, it's very different.
You just get a bit scary when you go to the traffic, if you have never been riding in the traffic before, so it gets a bit scary, but you have to relax and be in control of the ride.
I think it's great for me, especially. I travel to Sandton quite often on the Gautrain, and then I usually take the walking option, but I mean that would be great for me to have them possibly at the station and take the bike to our sites or wherever we go.
They're about the slow ride, the unexpected journey, and the freedom to exhale. With their electric bicycles, Psychology intends to take Johannesburg to greater heights, curbing the idea of being stuck in traffic. I am Buitumelo Larato Kwena for Joburg Today.
Hi, I'm Samantha Jessamine, and you're watching Joburg Today.
Check out our Facebook page, joburgtoday.tv.
Or follow us on Twitter at Joburg Today.
And if you're on the move, then pockettv.mobi. That's pocket with an I.
Now in studio with Nishina is Jacques Dupree from ProVantage Media Group.
So let's begin by talking about your company. Give us a sense of the company, a bit of the history and the products that you offer.
Yeah, I think the company is 11 years old this year. We've got 4 divisions. We are the second largest brand activation company in South Africa, so we do a lot of face-to-face in-store road shows that we operate, so anything to do with face-to-face communication. Then we have a media division, which has got quite a lot of media opportunities, out-of-home media opportunities in there. We are the biggest transit media company in Southern Africa, so branding taxis. We hold a master concession there for all the railway stations, all the media inside them. We are busy building shelters for Joburg City. We hold an advertising concession for the My City bus network down in Cape Town. We've got billboards, we've got mobile billboards, we've got mobile lights. So yeah, quite a lot of media opportunities sitting in there. Then we also have an airport advertising business called Airport Ads. We are the fastest growing airport concessionaire with AXA. We're the only media company in South Africa that operates in 10 airports. We also are the biggest and leading digital out-of-home media company in terms of operating 2 brands and 2 television networks. The one is Airport TV, which is inside the 9 or now 10 airports in South Africa. 2.1 million viewers a month on that station. And then in the transit space, we've got Transit TV. And we're over 7 million viewers a month now on Transit TV.
That is very impressive. Tell us more about these 2 products, Airport TV and Transit TV.
Yeah, I think they're the first, what I would say, truly professional, what we call digital place-based networks. So it's a network of screens in high dwell environments. So in the different zones in an airport, for example, check-in, all the gates where you sit and wait for your flight, baggage collection areas, meet and greeter areas. So they strategically place these screens, and it's a national network, like a national television station.
So you have programs lined up?
Programs, we bring
advertising.
content to clients, to consumers.
What kind of content?
News, weather, lifestyle, fashion.
I'm Bryce Nicholson, and you're watching Joburg Today.
Now, Z, how big's your carbon footprint?
I actually don't know, but what we do know is that MTN takes theirs very seriously.
Mirror, mirror on the roof, who's the coolest and the greenest of them all? Africa's largest cell phone operator recently invested in the continent's biggest concentrating solar cooling plant.
Chatting away, SMSing or surfing the net. MTN's data center in Fairlands heats up quite a bit when dealing with customers' data.
If we don't keep it cool, the equipment will overheat and we'll have data loss in the data center. We try and keep it within ASHRAE Class 1 limitations, i.e. 23 to 27 degrees C. Within South Africa, within the next 2 years, we're going to pay carbon tax. We want to avoid paying carbon tax, and we want to reduce our operational expenses on mechanical equipment. That's why this made perfect sense for us to invest in.
242 solar mirrors covering an area of about 480 square meters track the sun, collect and concentrate its heat to in turn heat pressurized water.
One could be excused for being confused, as this plant uses the heat of the sun to, well, cool down the data center.
Concentrating solar cooling system allows us to produce a higher temperature heat, in this case here 180 degrees, and with that power and a double effect absorption chiller, which is a higher efficiency absorption chiller, producing more cooling from the same amount of heat as it would be possible with other solar technologies. Absorption chillers use heat which is used under vacuum to evaporate a liquid, which is water in our case, as a refrigerant. And by doing so, we extract heat from a chilled water coil, and that again is then producing the cooling effect that we deliver to the building.
The plant's cooling capacity equals the power consumption of 100 households. Germany's global DINA Solar Roofs program helped to finance the project.
It's a very new system, even in the branch of the PV technology, and that's why we decided to use this system in our program.
With the aid of DINA, the capital equipment was discounted to such a rate where we got a decent return of investment.
It's even for Germany an interesting project, because this project could realize in the framework between the German and South African Energy Partnership.
MTN foresees the period of return on investment shrinking from over 10 years to about 6 years.
Expectations are high for lower electricity bills, a smaller carbon footprint, but most importantly, world-class technology operating successfully in Africa. Marisa de Klerk, Joburg Today.
How's it? I'm Alan, and you're watching Joburg Today.
For more stories, check out our special focus section.
As well as Joburg in your pocket for all that's happening in and around Johannesburg. That's it from me, Zizi.
And me, Leroy. And we leave you with Just Ginger, Bright Lights.
Back in ETV.
You can only find the great white light when you're not looking, and you should only look when you're willing to see what's surrounding you. Please come on, don't look away, it'll all come back to haunt you. You yourself. You owe it to believe in you. You can take control again. You can be the change, my friend. When you see through who you are, you can have it all. You can become whole again. You know that's what you need. You know that's what you want. And yet you find another lover, baby. You can wait patiently, and you will see there is love in your heart. Come on, don't look away. It'll all come back to haunt you. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to believe in you. You can take control again. You can be the change, my friend. If you see through who you are, you can have it all. You can become whole again. You know that's what you need. You know that's what you want. You know that's what you are. You can take control again when you see through who you are.